Yeah, but if you hadn't worked through that, would you be where you are?
Yeah. It's tricky to find that balance of money and love and passion.
Oh, wait, I went too early. And again. One, two, three, four. Right.
Welcome back to the Blind the Industry podcast, guys. My name is Dan Brown, and I'm joined with
Ben Foden.
Ben. How's your week been? What's changed?
What's changed? Not a lot. Well, we've just had a week off.
Yeah, we had a quick hiatus,
which is needed. It kind of covers bits in this episode as well.
We're gonna tap into a little bit of like burnout.
Yeah,
not all burnout. We're not just gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but we do definitely want to discuss it.
It's an important thing to talk about in the music industry for sure, because
100%.
It stops creativity. You can't create when you're burnt out. It's not possible.
Yeah, I feel like you work too hard, nothing creative is going to happen. If you're always working, there's nowhere to pull creativity from.
Exactly.
We
sort of realized we didn't realize we needed a break.
Yeah.
Until like that last week came, and then we sort of we could see both of us were sort of like just ticking along, like our engines were revving at their max.
And you start to sort of lose the
love for it.
The love and the drive to keep it going.
Yeah.
And I think there's the worry of for me especially, I was like, oh my god, a week off, it's gonna come crashing and burning down.
Everything we've built is done for.
And I still feel like that, but it's okay, a week off is fine, and you can come back and just continue as you were, and keep growing.
Well, that's the thing. We didn't post a podcast for 2 weeks because we post bi-weekly.
Yeah, and the last episode with Danny, if you haven't checked that out, 100% check that out.
Absolute golden episode.
Great.
We've got so much great feedback,
and we're so excited to get more people on.
And we can now announce that Danny has just signed he started a new job with Universal Publishing.
Yeah, it's huge. Massive congrats.
Producing albums.
Yeah, it's for sort of sync production stuff, which is something we keep looking into but never dive into it. Danny's big on that.
It's such a confusing.
Yeah. If you watch the episode, he sort of breaks that down and goes through it, which is nice to see.
And what the biggest gem I think from that episode was learning about samples and
the clearances.
It sounds a bit boring, but
no, it's great.
You need to know. You need to know when you can use samples.
Yeah, royalties, samples, clearance, all that sort of stuff. I find it super interesting. I'm sure other people will as well.
Yeah, no, honestly, golden episode. But yeah.
And I mean, also bringing it back, Danny talks about burnout and
his mental health.
It ties in. And mental health, and also missing or not working one evening, you'll be fine. Going to the pub with your mate that evening, you'll be fine.
It's we took a week off.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're still here. We're still here.
It's still going. And if anything, now we've had this week off, it's let's
go. Let's get at it.
If I had not had this week off, it'd just be
churning.
But this is right, let's go.
But we're here.
Let's build again.
We're back. It's going to be a big quarter. We've got a lot coming up.
I'm so excited.
But we'll let the projects do the talking.
Yeah, 100%.
So when you let's talk about your processes, because everyone has their own process.
Yeah.
So when you get burnt out, what do you do? What do you talk about? How do you get out of it? Because everyone's different.
It's tough. It's tough not to. I think first of all, it's depending on who you are. But for me, it's hard not to almost beat yourself up for not doing the work. Yeah. And I think it's easy to not do the work if you've not got structures in place. If you're sort of I don't know, I need stuff written down and almost time stamped of right, this is for this day. I know if I do this in advance, I don't have to worry that day.
Yeah.
So that's how I can avoid burnout, but I mean, eventually that leads to it anyway.
Yeah. I feel like burnout's inevitable, really.
Yeah.
Maybe if we had all of our time in the day to do music, it would be a different story.
Yeah.
But that's not really the case.
Not yet.
Not yet. Soon come. But no, it's really interesting though. It's some people I've talked to some people, they just work through burnout. I don't think that's good for you, but that's not good for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, Danny talked about him working just through it. Yeah. But he said if he went back, he wouldn't do that. Yeah. But I asked the question of but if you hadn't worked through that, would you be where you are?
Yeah.
Do you have to work through that burnout?
I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's interesting though, because I feel like taking one day off
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah, of course.
But the mentality when you take one day off shifts.
In what way?
Because you have to be careful. Now that we've taken a week off, we need to be careful that we don't just take weeks off.
Yeah, like...
Do you know what I mean? It's like you have to keep yourself accountable.
Like you were saying, like, I know it sounds stupid, but schedule in your time off.
Yeah.
If you don't treat your own time as like as part of your schedule, you'll either have way too much of it or you'll never do it.
Exactly.
And like it's so important, especially if we're bringing it back to like creativity and music.
Yeah.
Being like going out, walking, hiking, doing whatever sports you do.
Yeah.
Gives you more to feed into your like music.
Yeah.
And
I think physical activity is massive for it.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
I know it's quite a common stereotype for producers to just lock themselves in a dark room and that's it. And they just.
I mean, some people do it, and
some people do it,
and it works.
But that's not for me.
I mean, yeah, if it works for you, great. If you're struggling with what we're talking about, get outside, give yourself that space.
I'd be really interested to hear from people listening to this. Like, if you're listening to this and you're experiencing burnout, message us. Unlikely that we can help.
Definitely.
But just chew our ears off.
I'm curious to know why people burn out, what they burn out for, how they get over it.
And also what we do to get out of burnout might help, which is what we're talking about now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, personally, I just need to take a step back, realize that life's good again.
Yeah.
And then, because it's so easy to spiral when you get into
take a step back is a good one.
You get so mad at yourself because you can't, because if you try to create and burn out, and you make something bad, it makes your burnout worse because you're like, well, I can't do it anyway.
I mean, sometimes you've not got the luxury, but the idea of like forcing creativity or having to make something right now, right then. I mean, you need that. If you're in a studio and there's like an artist, that is part of it, but like that's not fun all the time, and that's how you fall out of love with stuff. Yeah,
like we know a few producers. We won't name them, of course, but they've had to take a long break from music.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they were just
the fun is just taken out when it becomes a chore and a job.
Yeah, it becomes a money making machine. But that's interesting. It's tricky to find that balance of money and love and passion.
Because obviously you want to make money out of it. Like it's your favorite thing to do. But like I guess some people might realize that it's like I'm making money out of it now, but I hate what I'm doing. Yeah, like it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's tricky for sure. But
no. The best thing I do to get out of burnout: buy more plugins. That makes life
more
better.
Plugins. Go into debt. Go into
that overdraft.
It's
your safe
free money.
Right? No, awful advice.
You see when the bank account gets to zero, and then you realize that you can.
There's money beneath the zero.
There's money beneath. It's like, have you ever seen a picture of the iceberg?
Yeah.
It's like you see the iceberg.
There's so much money.
If you look under the water.
No, this is horrendous advice.
Free money.
Horrendous.
Free.
Don't listen to him.
For plugins, just for plugins.
Exclusively for buying plugins.
There was a meeting 20 years ago. All the banks said, right, producers are
they need more money.
Debt. Let's give them more debt.
Let's help them buy
the
plugins
too. Let's help them rent to own Soothe.
Speaking of, which plugin have you bought in your overdraft? No.
which plugin have I bought in my overdraft? I bought
every plugin.
Black Box.
Oh, did you?
I was in my overdraft when I bought Black Box. But yeah, so use your overdraft to buy gear and plugins. That's what I'm saying. Or send us money.
You know what I did buy? You told me off the other week. I sent you a video. It was a new beat video, and I was like, "What do you think of this?" Because I do like the beat videos. We both do them, and you were like, "What did you see?"
So he sent me a beat video, and Nicky Romero, the DJ, has a plugin called Kickstart.
I'm sure people have heard of it.
Great plugin.
Great plugin.
Ben didn't buy it.
I had the demo.
You had the demo.
You know why? Because demos are there for a reason. I was trying it out. Turns out, fire plugin. So I've now bought it. Long story short, I have the plugin.
I bought it, and that's great. But
it was £12. Why?
It's a great because
it's really good. I slap it on everything now.
It's so good.
Like I was like, I need bounce in my beats, and like normally I sidechain compress, but this just gives you a different feeling.
Yeah.
It does it for you, but it's better. Like you have more control.
It's a cool plugin, underrated plugin for sure.
It's great.
Yeah,
Kickstart.
But I think it's cool though with Kickstart because it's clearly not made for what you make. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, have you ever listened to Nicky?
Yeah, true.
Listen to Nicky Romero's music. It's like house.
Yeah, it's like all EDM for that sort of
EDM stuff. But then if you put it on a jazz track or a trip hop track,
Yeah, like a
makes it
140
bounce.
track, just to give it that like whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
It's so nice. But that actually brings me into our audio news, or my audio news for this
Sick.
week.
Love some audio news.
Sound toys. We are big fans of sound toys here.
Love them. Little
Love them.
radiator.
Little radiator. The people that follow us on TikTok love
Yeah.
little radiator.
Yeah, that video did really well.
Yeah. Little altar boy.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
what I'm talking about. But amazing.
They did distress. No, it's not
Decapitator.
Decapitator.
Cold.
Another great
Cold
one.
plugin. But Phase Mistress.
Oh, phase alignment, is it?
It's phase. It's like phase effects, phase modulation.
Oh, okay.
But it has so much into it. You can really go into it.
Oh, sick.
So it'll still be good when this podcast goes out. From the 1st of November to the 15th of November is free.
Ooh, that's
Get it.
good.
Get it. Phase Mistress.
Phase
It
Mistress.
is
I'll be
cold.
getting that. I'll be
It's
getting
cold.
that. So you say this a phase plugin?
It's like phase effects, analog
That and,
phase
like, some
effects.
keys or something.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
So yeah, get it.
First to
When
the
this
fifth.
comes out, you'll have like 10 days.
Okay, I'm getting that.
Get
You
it.
put me on there. What have I got? I've got audio news. I'm sure you've heard. A big company have released a second generation. Well, is it second or third? I don't know. UAD.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've not seen it yet. No,
You've not? Have you?
I've not gone into it.
So,
no.
yeah. So UAD have brought out like I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. It's like Apollo, but like second generation. Is
Yeah,
it the second gen?
I don't know.
It's in their new line basically, and it's
Yeah.
like the same one that we have, but like all nice and shiny and brand new. It looks good.
What's different though?
The buttons on the front. I don't know if I'd be interested. Are the preamps the same? Have they like upped
They're
it?
probably different, to be fair.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna take all our plugins away from us now, aren't they?
I hope not. I don't have any
That's-
of them anyway. I
can
don't
I-
know why I still don't have the UAD.
Can I be so
plugins.
honest with my UAD twin?
Yeah.
I think the best value I get out of it is the plugins I get. I love the twin; it's a perfect interface.
Okay.
But like
You like the plugins?
Auto Tune Advanced is crazy.
Auto-tune.
I mean,
That coming with it is
that's
so
included.
good.
That's crazy.
Okay, here's a
all
question.
the 1176s, the 2As, the
Does that come
tape
with it?
machines, all come with it.
The
Oxide-
1176 is so
Oxide tape
nice.
recorder. I put it on my master bus.
Ooh.
So
Tape recorder
cool.
on the master is crazy.
Yeah,
I like
no, it's
that.
not.
I like
It's
that.
not crazy.
That's crazy.
Shut your mouth.
All
First
right,
on
I've
master.
got a question for you then.
Go on.
You love your UAD.
I do. I'm a big fan.
UAD suite, FabFilter suite. Which is going?
Like all UAD plugins.
Oh no,
That's
let's say
kind of- that's
the
kind of
ones that
easy, 'cause
you
they've
have, like the ones you have, versus obviously you got the full FabFilter suite.
Because do you know, I'll talk through my train of thought.
Yeah.
FabFilter's cool,
Love FabFilter.
but more so for mixing, I think.
I would disagree.
But think, the one synth I use on every track is Polymax.
Yeah, you do. You love that thing.
But I'm not going to use the FabFilter 2.
Oof.
Or
Twin
one.
2.
No, it's just 2. It's just 2. I
is-
got that wrong before.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
There's a
it's
synth-
just called 2.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
the
okay.
FabFilter 1, which is a simpler synth.
Ah.
And FabFilter 2.
Okay.
I can't produce with that all the time. Polymax is so open.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get Polymax, which is so annoying.
Polymax is so good. The 80s bass on Polymax
Yeah, we've not talked about that.
is perfect.
Dan loves this thing. It's in
It's-
every episode.
It's perfect.
You should be sponsored. In fact, I think you are by the amount you talk about it. The
It's
UAD
hush, it's
sponsor.
hush
anyone?
money. It's hush money. So don't.
UAD.
Or FabFilter. We will change our values.
Yeah,
for
we'll
whoever
swap
sponsors.
teams like that. Just give us the word.
Behringer, come through.
No, we're not doing that.
No, we're
we
not
can't go
doing that.
Behringer.
No.
So you're going UAD.
I'm going. That feels wrong though.
And hey, it's up to you.
Can I do I still have stock? Like,
Yeah.
oh, then yeah, UAD. If I still have stock,
Logic EQ, I can use that.
yeah, I like.
And you get the
I
channel
like
strip
Logic
EQs.
I like the.
You know what? Another plugin I've been diving into recently. This is inspired by the last pod, but it's
Yeah.
channel strips. I was like, okay, let me
Never really
let me have a
used
look
one.
at this again.
I remember when I started producing, they
Yeah.
scared me, so I've not touched
Yeah.
them since.
Do you know why though? Like, the memory of us using it for that mastering project.
Yeah, it
and
does-
the
it translates.
fun. And I was like, you know what? It's like it's not even like using an EQ. I know it does the same thing, but like
Yeah.
it's for a different use almost.
Yeah.
Like you're like, and it's nice. So it's the Mag EQ I've been using.
What
It's like
company's that?
I think I can't remember who does it, but it's like a blue EQ.
Okay.
And it's got like different colored dials on it. It's nice.
Nice.
But
No,
I
I
think
like
any
that.
channel strip's probably pretty similar.
Apparently the Waves ones are cold though.
Oh really? I think they probably do one of them, to be honest.
I think the Waves ones are
Yeah.
cold. So what we're saying is go by mag with your overdraft.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
That's my plugin of the week this week.
Well, mine's free. So yes, that's my plugin of the week. So
Yeah.
I win. 'Cause
And
mine's
use
free.
the free trials. Everyone forgets there's free trials for stuff.
And can I be so honest? I found out something a bit
Go on.
devious this week. And
All right.
sorry, Isotope. It's not perfect.
Uh-oh.
But I got the Isotope RX11 Suite trial.
What, like a 30-day?
Yeah, it was I think 14-day trial.
Oh, okay.
It expired.
Right.
And well, one, if your plugins for when you had the trial
Yeah.
were the right settings, as long as you don't open the plugin, it
as
still
in-
works.
What, it
It's
has it
still
where
on
you
the same-
last did it?
yeah.
Or is it not the default?
No.
Oh, crazy. Because I was going to...
But at the same time, if you want to put it on a new track,
Yeah.
you can add it, and as long as you don't open the plugin to try and change it,
But,
it's on the default.
I mean, it's good, but you get
It's not
no
perfect.
control.
It's not perfect.
But
it's automatic. They have like AI stuff in it.
Right.
So, sorry, Isotope.
Okay.
but
I mean, it's a decent workaround. You just have
pretty
no
cool.
control.
It's pretty
I
cool.
like that. Should we bring it back round to
Yeah.
sort of the episode theme? We got carried away with plugins.
We did.
Surprise,
we did.
surprise.
Surprise, surprise. But no one's complaining here.
Yeah. No, we like a good plugin.
But yeah,
talk.
no. So I think the biggest takeaway we can say is like, give yourself some time.
Yeah. 100%.
Like prioritize yourself. Like there's a line between prioritizing yourself and slacking though.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, it's not to say like you've got to put in a lot of work if you're trying to push something. Like that's just a given, and you will be burnt out, and like it will be hard work.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, as you say, there's like a fine line between like you're overworking here. You're like, you're what's the word? If you're working that much, the quality there's no point working.
It just
'cause,
goes,
Yeah, the
yeah.
quality is just downhill. Nothing is actually getting done.
You want to be in a headspace that you can do your best work.
Yeah, exactly. You still want it to be good quality work where you're working hard, but like not overdoing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. But yeah.
But yeah, I think that about wraps us up there. There's a few good takeaways there. Obviously, people have their own ways of doing it. But
Please let us know as well.
yeah, do
Really
let us know.
interested, really
Yeah, it's a bit of a
interested.
different episode, but we definitely wanted to touch on it. So thanks a lot for tuning in.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, blind.audio. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on your podcasting platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, go follow us
Yeah.
on Spotify. If you're watching on Spotify, go watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.